Hey, welcome back everyone. Magical Chronicles here. All right, Venus sign of Cancer. Now, for those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who have been here before and you're part of the Magical Chronicles family, welcome back. So I do the Venus sign of all of the zodiacs, and it's all about abundance. And abundance comes in many different forms. A lot of you keep thinking it's just about money. No, it isn't. I'm looking at your love, your friendships, any kind of relationships that you have with people. I'm going to be looking at your wealth, your finances, your career, bringing in money in different forms. I'm even going to be looking at your self-care, your luxury, your travel, all of that. It's whatever's going to get you a little closer to your abundance. But this month, I decided just to strictly focus on love and romance. And the reason for that is just because, we're all coming out of COVID. Some of us are still in the thick of it, but because people have been in the house all the time and people want to get out there and mingle, so I decided let's concentrate on love and romance. So the Venus sign of Cancer, your premeditation pretty much was talking about you missing, well, this is for those of you who are single. You are missing love. You're missing having someone around you. But the thing is, you are around people, but it's because you're lonely. It's not because you really want to be around them. There are a lot of people that are there. There are also a lot of people that are sharks in the water, and they don't really have your best interests at heart. So you got to be careful of that. Make sure that if you're getting out there to date, that this person really is interested in you and that you're really interested in them, and it's not that they're using you or that you're using them, because that's what was coming up. Now, for those of you who are in relationships, be careful not to overextend yourself. I'm pretty sure I've said this to you in the past about you giving a lot and not receiving. So make sure there's a healthy balance in your relationships. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle the cards. I did a pre-shuffle earlier, and some of the cards came out, so I'll let you know what came out along the way. So what does Venus and Cancer need to learn and understand? All right, your first card out is about connecting with Gaia. And this is about Mother Earth. You really need to connect. So the reason why this is coming out is probably because you're pretty much undergrounded and you're probably surrounding yourself with a lot of different energies and a lot of people who are probably not for your highest good. But also, if you find yourself ungrounded, you find that you will not be able to really focus or function. Or, you probably can still focus and function, but it's not going to be at a high level. So this is your first card out. It's about you really trying to connect. So I don't know if you want to do this by meditation, prayer, maybe even just standing up and, really just focusing that your roots are going right down into the ground. You can even go outside, go for a walk, even spend time in nature. Anything like that is going to help you to connect. And this is going to be really good for you. Now, your next card out, when I did the pre-shuffle, was the Divine Director, which is about your intervention and purpose. And I really do feel as though some of you are kind of losing, I don't want to say losing sight on the things that you want, but you're definitely, you want someone in your life that's going to help you, nurture you, be there for you. So divine intervention is occurring in your life. So it's pretty much saying that, you know that you are being guided. Happiness is really your purpose. And I do feel as though a lot of you lack purpose in your life and you're lacking the happiness. And like I said earlier, make sure that if you're getting out there to date, that you are dating someone because you're not just lonely. You're dating someone because you want to be with somebody, helping them grow. They're helping you grow. And you're really just looking to become a better person in your relationship and just be there and connect with someone on a level. Don't just look for someone just because you're lonely, because it's not going to help you find happiness. And I really do believe that this card is connected to that meditation that I did for you. But also, you just got Kuan Yin. And that's so much about care and compassion. So you need to choose to be love. And I'm so glad that this card came out for you, because I really do feel deep down inside that you really want love. And I feel like I saw that in the meditation. But the thing is, you want to do what is right for everyone involved, right? So you want to be offering a helping hand to others. But like I said, when you're offering to help people or when you're extending yourself, and this is for those of you who are, whether you're single or in relationships, just make sure you're really doing it from a place of love and that you're not expecting to get back anything in return. I mean, you're probably going to end up getting back things in return. People always seem to think this. This is the one thing I could never understand. Let me show you the card. So basically what happens is you do something for people and they never do anything for you. And you always think that that's how it's supposed to be, that because you extend yourself to people, that other people are going to extend themselves to you. That's not always how it works. Sometimes you extend yourself to people and that's their good fortune because they're getting it from you. But you may find that your good fortune is going to come in a completely different way. So this is something I need you to be very clear on, my Venus sign of Cancers. Just remember, you're extending yourself to people because it's something that you want to do out of the goodness of your heart. But also remember, like I said, whatever you're doing, being around people, make sure it's not because you are unhappy and lonely. Make sure you're not coming from that place, because I feel as though that's what's coming up. And also, I asked, while I was doing the pre-shuffle, I was trying to figure out exactly what messages you needed. And it was pretty much saying that those of you who are the Venus sign of Cancer need to be asking more help from your angels. So if there's something in particular that you're looking for in your love and romance, for those of you who want a relationship, you need to ask for it. Ask the angels to guide you in the direction of finding the right love. And if you're in a relationship, you want to ask the angels for a little bit of help, some guidance as to the next steps in your relationship. Anything like that can work for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the Love and Romance Oracle deck and see what else might be the sign of Cancer needs to learn and understand. Okay, so definitely, I got one of the cards that came up was about religious factors in the premeditation. And I really do feel as though some of you are at a point where, not specifically about going to church, needing to go to church, needing to find a religion. I do feel as though there's so much going on inside of you, being flustered and not understanding what's going on, and is that you feel that something is missing in your life. And that is exactly why this religious factors card has come out, is because you're feeling like something is missing in your life. Now, that could be for those of you who are single or in relationships, but I really do feel that that is more towards those of you who are single. Now, also, this is for both of you. For those of you who are single and also in relationships, you really do need to check those control issues. Everything cannot go the way that you want it to go. Guess what? We're all going to suffer with disappointments. So sometimes you got to just allow situations to unfold naturally, whether this is those of you who are out there trying to date or those of you who are even in relationships. Really just take a step back and really pay attention to how you're approaching your relationships, or even how you're approaching your partner. First card out, I hid who I really am from you. So you've got somebody here who definitely hides their true identity. And I feel as though this is some of you Venus and Cancers. If this is not you, this is probably your partner, but I do feel as though this is some of you Cancers. You hide who you really are. You're not really truthful as to who you are. And then, of course, this is for those of you who are in relationships. Getting messages that this is for those of you who are in relationships, so also some of you who are getting out there and starting to date. There's somebody who's highly attracted to you. I am so attracted to you, yes. So this is a hidden message right here for those of you who are in relationships and those of you who are just starting to date. There's definitely somebody who's really into you. They're highly attracted to you. So just be aware of that. Now, if this is you and you're in a relationship, you probably have some great sex. You'll probably have some great moments, and that's not something you need to worry about, but just be careful of how you try to control every situation. All right, let's see what else you need to learn and understand. All right, so you definitely have someone here who says, I need you to love me as I am. Now, I really do feel as though this is, for a lot of you Cancers, Venus sign of Cancers, I feel as though because you're such a delicate being, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but you're the type of person that, like, you're very soft, and you just really do want someone who's going to love you as you are. But a lot of the times it can't happen because you don't show who you are. You really don't. There are a lot of Cancers out there. And I don't want to just say that for everybody, but a lot of you don't really show who you are. And I think it's because some of you want to be liked. And the honest truth is, not everyone is going to like you, but you really do need to be honest about who you are. Don't just go with the crowd. Don't just be in this crowd and then you're showing one face, and then in this other crowd you're showing another face, and in another crowd you're showing another face. It's not about that. It's about you really sticking to your principles and showing who you are. And who cares if you ruffle a little bit of feathers? Just be you, because the right people who are supposed to love you will actually come around you, and the right person who's supposed to love you will enter your life. So that's number one. Now, number two is you have someone from the past that's coming up that says, please don't give up on me. I really do feel this is those of you who are in relationships. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship and there might be a little bit of tension going on, I feel as though you have a partner who's saying, don't give up on me. Or this could be you saying, don't give up on yourself. Hold on, let me think about that. Yeah, I do feel this might be the Venus sign of Cancer itself saying that this is how you feel, that you don't want people to give up on you. And I think it's because you felt as though people have given up on you in the past. So this is the card that's coming up. All right, let's go ahead and see what else. You know what, I picked this deck up, so I'll start with this. What does it say? The Venus sign of Cancer. All right, so you got two cards that came out. So, you got the Wheel of Fortune twice, by the way. So in the first deck, you got the Wheel of Fortune, which I feel as though this is you not really being quite sure about exactly what it is you want. And I think you just kind of just spin a wheel and you just kind of go with the flow. So it's like, okay, today I'm going to chat to this person and we're just going to see what happens. And then tomorrow I'm going to chat to this person. I'm going to see what happens. So you're not really being direct and clear about what it is you want, but you got the Queen of Swords coming out here that's actually saying that you do need to be very direct about what it is you want. Because if you want a relationship, and this is, like I said, this is for those of you who are single right now, if you want a relationship, you need to be very clear about your intentions and not just spin a wheel and decide that, hey, I'm going to choose this person today and tomorrow I'm going to choose that person. No, it's about you really making a decision. Do I connect with this person? Okay, I don't connect with this person. Do I connect with this person? Because be very careful. There are a lot of sharks in the water, but you could have love. Now, I wanted to show you this card because this card came out when I was actually doing the pre-shuffle, and I really do believe that you could find love, but I do believe that you stop yourself. But also, I believe that you're getting out there and you're being around people who may not have the best intentions for you. They may be users, and that's something that you want to be careful. So as you're spinning this wheel, you got the Wheel of Fortune twice in two different decks, and I really do believe that that's coming up because it's like you're going through different changes in your life. Like there's a turning point in your life right now, and you got to decide what kind of destiny you want, what kind of path you want to walk. So for those of you who are single, you got to make a decision. If you're going to get out there and date, make sure you get out there and date with the right intentions. Now, for those of you who are in relationships, I did say to you before about paying attention to the control issues and how you speak to your partner, but also really remembering about, you know, your partner's feelings and how they feel, because there's some stuff that I feel that your partner doesn't always say everything, and maybe they feel that they can't with you. So just be aware of that. But also, when you're having your discussions, again, make sure that you're vocalizing how you feel. Make sure you're giving them a chance to talk. Make sure you're giving them a chance to explain what's going on with them so that you all can really just continue to have a very healthy relationship. Remember what I spoke about from the premeditation about healthy balance, right? Giving and taking. So that's what you need right now. All right. So Venus in Cancer. Thanks a lot for joining me. I'm doing $5 readings for one question for this month for love and romance. If you feel as though there's something here that you need some clarity or you need some more advice regarding your love and romance, I'm definitely open to doing that for you. Don't forget, you want to hit that subscribe button. You want to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will pretty much see you on the next one. All right, thanks for joining me.